name's Josh, and we channel Archangel Raphael and Saint Germain, and we do this Monday through Hair on My Coffee. We do this Monday through Friday uh, at the same time, same channel here. Let's see, Millie, Suzette. We want to take a moment here. We're going to wait a moment, and I know, right? Thank you, Henny. Suzette, it is her special day. Today is the 9/9 portal. You don't hear a lot about talk about it, but today, with the energies out there, you could cycle change. Anybody? Happy birthday, Suzette. Waiting for people to pile in. We'll say it again. Takes a few minutes for people to pile in here, but Suzette. It's Suzette's birthday today. Pardon me. And we're going to wish her a happy birthday. I don't know if you sing. I don't want me to sing happy birthday. I don't know if I get a copyright strike, but happy birthday, Suzette. Grateful to, beyond words, to know you. Honored to have you here. And thank you for sharing your birthday dawning with us. I don't have a cake or a hat or anything that I can, but I can send you my love, and I can send you exactly nonetheless, and send you a happy birthday. There we go. But grateful, and may each birthday be better than the next, Suzette. Favor and love. Laura B, it's her birthday tomorrow, so I don't know if she's in the chat. I don't see her, but tomorrow we're gonna have Laura B on the channel as well. So Laura is been with us since the inception here. She's working. She's been doing work with. I think she's not She's not working with John, but it's Yanxi who's working with John. There we go. But she does Oracle and she does Tarot, and so she's going to be with us tomorrow. And we figured out how to do lives a lot easier. Kind of got a panic attack for a minute because I went into YouTube, and you have to go into the big circle with the plus and then click live, and then all your lives are stacked up there, but I didn't see tomorrow's. That's because I'm doing it through StreamYard, and it doesn't show up that way, but I had a panic attack. Like I lost my life for a minute. Bonnie, good dawning. And so, yeah, Nathan, good dawning as well. Saw you over in John's chat just a few moments ago. Grateful to see you here as well. And yes, we will be going over and to John this dawning, John Binney. I have to email him, and so I will today. We're going to have him on the channel, but we're starting to line up the Tuesday nights with different guests. This Tuesday again is Laura B. We've had her on once, and it's been about a month, but took me a minute to get my tech back together. And to be honest, I will state this, and you can see it. Maybe you see it in your universe. If you're on the cusp of a bigger change, and you know that if you do certain things like getting StreamYard together, you can start getting guests on and start moving the channel forward. Sometimes there's a bit of a pause because you know that change could be pretty significant, and so you don't do it right away. You have to play with the energetics, I guess, even though you're trusting your universe. You still have to play with it in your mind and whatever until you get it together. English to Spanish. Hello. Good dawning. Did you? Yes, I did. I got your email. I need to. Actually, I think I sent a reply. I did reply. I was either late this week or early next week. So yes, I did Yanxi. Send a reply. So whatever works for you. So either late this week, like Friday, Saturday, or early next week would work as well. So we'll send another email. Okay, no, I have not checked that yet. Sorry. Okay, so we have one behind that. I have not checked that. So I will this dawning. Thank you, and we'll see what we've got. Crystal, good dawning. Welcome, and grateful to see you here as well. It's a perfect name, as I work in a crystal shop. I am still working with my manager at the crystal shop. Most likely, I got to finish off an email with her today. But basically, it looks like 5% discount. We'll see. I actually bought a carnelian wand off of Amazon because we don't have carnelian wands in our store. So let's see what comes out when I get the pillar, carnelian pillar, what it looks like on Amazon. But otherwise, from our store, it looks like Crystal Joyce here, we're going to be able to do 5% as a discount. As far as going live from the store, we're still working on that. The logistics of that will probably have to be after work, which would be kind of late. But, late night video isn't terrible, but it'd be like 10 o'clock because we really don't want the customers, just for their privacy. On the video, without their permission in the store, even though it is a public place and they could be put on YouTube legally. That's a fair statement from my manager. So we're going to play it loose here. But if we do go live from the store, it most likely would be after my shift, which would be like 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock my time when they close. So good dawning, Fatima. And if you, again, those of you piling into the chat, give Suzette a happy birthday. Woo! And if you wanted me to sing, you're not going to get it because I sound terrible when I sing. All right, so since we are going to John Benny's, we're going to speed things up a little bit. John switched to Mondays and Thursdays, and I know Nathan's with us, and Nathan's real big on John, and so am I. And so we are going to make sure that we get over to John this dawning. I don't do internal clearing as of yet. And as a matter of fact, here comes Saint Germain. Hey, good dawning. Saint Germain is coming through. We do not need to go to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and all that. But we are not going over. We are going over to John because Josh does not do the internal cleansing. Not as of yet. We do not know what his future holds. At least he does not. We have an idea of what we want to give to him. But for Josh, he does not know exactly what yet. So we go to John Benny. John Benny has been given the gift of cleaning your inside out, so to speak. So he will go in, work with your internal energies. If you have stuck energies, if you have something attached to you or what have you, John Benny will clear it out. So there we go. So Saint Germain is now running the show. So we are going to have Saint Germain just run the dawning for this dawning. So that is what is happening right now. Saint Germain is running the dawning, and Josh forgot to put the chat to subscriber only mode. So we are apologetic for that. But so thank you for the moderators. Most of you, all of you are moderators, really, for clearing out the dead energy in the chat. We are grateful. All right. So we have been working with Saint Germain. Has been pushing Josh to work with your energetics, right? We have been working with you to clear. We are doing energetic cutting, card cutting specifically, so that we loosen your energetic field, your arc field, right? So now we are watching Good Dawning hosting by Josh and Saint Germain. But nonetheless, so in your Good Dawning, in your weekend, did you pick up energetics that you want to clear? Did you meet somebody who you are still scratching your head over? Did you go in a situation where you in a restaurant or something and you are like, this is the most crazy restaurant I've ever been in, and the energetics had just blown your mind? If you have stuck energetics from your weekend, we are going to clear that now. We hope over your weekend you took 15 seconds, a whole 30 seconds, 1/2 of a minute to ground into your project, what you have put to your wall that you want to see on November 11th. 1/2 of a minute. If you did not, that's okay. You are not going to kill the energetics unless you get talked negative to yourself. You cannot remove your manifestations unless you consciously go, I am not worthy. Maybe not in this lifetime. The abundance doesn't happen to me. We are not saying that Josh is saying that, but that's how you erase your manifestations, which you've been sticking to your wall. All right. So if you could take a deep breath with Saint Germain, we are going to work on our card cutting today. You may not always get the craziest channeling anymore because Saint Germain can run the show, right? So this is Good Dawning with Josh and Saint Germain. So there we go. Because Saint Germain does not have to remember the first videos. Josh has got his head down and he's like, can you speak up? We cannot hear you. We have come a long way. Like the old Virginia Slims ads for cigarettes. That's the brand his mother used to smoke. You have come a long way, baby, so to speak. Although you really didn't. But nonetheless, they have manipulated you there. But nonetheless. So from your end, you think you have come a long way because you have a cigarette, but you have come no way. But nonetheless, in your universe, did you have any energetic activities, energetic actions, reactions, or situations over your weekend that you want to get clear out of your universe? That is the case, then we are going to go ahead and do some energetic card cutting this dawning. We're also going to cut cards from our parents. Like usual, we do not know what is really gunking us up as far as our parental energies, even if we go through the dark night of the soul. We only really remember 50% of, okay, let's put it this way. 50% of what we remember is actually the truth. The other 50% is how we interpreted the situation. Our interpretations of things skew how we remember our universe. So keep that in mind. 50% of your childhood memories are skewed. They are not what they were because you are bringing your negative, or maybe your positive, but mostly your negative energetics to the memory. So you skew the memory. It becomes a false memory in your head. So that's why we just do generic card cutting. We do not know you have certain memories that could be true or not. You can focus on those to cut cards. But you can also, when you are cutting cords from your parents, your grandparents, your brothers and sisters and whatnot, you can just say the negative energetics that are left in my field. We do not always know. We are not going to regress ourselves to find those negative energetics. We do not always know the traumas that lie underneath our dramas. So in some cases, we just want to sweep them all up into a larger pile to get rid of them. So in this case, we are going to take a moment. And if you're at home and you have not done card cutting, Saint Germain will give you the 5 seconds on card cutting. Take the garbage energetics in your body, pull them out, slice them, and throw them away. Kind of like a Reiki idea. We are moving energetics. So if you are your parents, my dad was mean to me about borrowing the car. We are making this up. So you put in dad mean about borrowing the car, like you are writing on a chalkboard. You erase it, and you clear that from your field. You still may hold some of the trauma, but you are letting your body know, I understand that you are in trauma, that your dad did not let us borrow the car. He was very rude or traumatic about it, right? There we go. So if that being the case, we are going to erase those energetics from our field. We're going to recognize that they might still be in our field. We are going to ground into those energetics. We are going to put it up on a chalkboard like we are writing it. Or we can pull it out. Dad, not borrowing the car. Throw it away. Either way, it works for you. So take a moment. If you're writing it on a chalkboard, you can see yourself writing, Dad would not let me borrow the car. Then get an eraser and erase it away from your field. Just that simple. You can do that with any energetics that are bothering you in your universe at any time. So we're going to take 1 minute. So close your eyes. Take a deep breath in with Saint Germain. Ground into your weekend. Were there any energetics you want to get rid of? Did you have to get your car fixed and the car repair person was rude? Did you get a bad meal at a restaurant? Did you get 1 bag of groceries for $100 instead of 4? It is up to you. Did you get cut off at a grocery store or a skateboarder jump in front of your car? Take a moment and ground into that as well. Include your parents. We're also clearing energies from our parents from our past. Stepbrothers, sisters, brothers and sisters who may have traumatized you, and grandparents who you might have raised you or had to be left with, who may have been traumatizing as well. Grandparents are not perfect. Some grandparents can be the most traumatizing people on the planet. So take a deep moment. We are clearing the energy. So you'll see the chalkboard. You are clearing your energetic field from the weekend. Your parents, the mean person at the grocery store, maybe the shoe salesman that gave you attitude, whatever it is for you. Maybe you just didn't get enough sleep and you are cranky. You can give that to the greater source field. Take another moment. Clear some more energetics. You are cutting cards. All right. Ground in. We are going to look at the chat. There's some big chats there. So, hey, Saint Germain, did you know that I had a smoke in hand? Just kidding, just kidding. I love you, Saint Germain. Much honor. It's an honor. Thank you. We are grateful that you are here, Nathan. And we are grateful as well. Laura, good dawning, Laura B. She is with us, and it is her birthday tomorrow. It is Suzette's today. And we are going to have Laura B on the channel. It's going to be amazing. So there we go. Saint Germain, tell me why I should not eat Oreo cookies. Yesterday, I had the stamping on the top of the Oreo cookie is not the greatest thing. It is a symbol of things that you do not want to be eating. We will do that. The Rumble channel is in the wax. We are going to probably do Rumble later. At the end of the week, we are going to do a Rumble. It may not be live, but we'll start with a Rumble video and then go from there. But nonetheless, you do not want to eat an Oreo cookie for lots of reasons, but we are not going into that this dawning because we do not want the live stream to go, we are live. We are Memorex. Gone. Poof. Just like that. We do not want that. You say why you do not want to eat stamped Oreo cookies. It's the universe of YouTube. We do not like, we do not want to accept. Laura B. Is her birthday tomorrow? We are going to have Laura B throwing cards. So we are grateful. When you are grounding into your energetics and you are clearing the energetics from your past, you are opening up your arc field to what? To manifest. And that's where we are going next. That's why we are doing these things, right? We are teaching you. You can lessen your field. Get the crap off of me, so to speak. Dust off the rusty old energies, Helene, right? Dust them off. And so we are getting rid of the rusty energies to bring in the new energies. The new energies are what you have been putting on your frame, what you are seeing in your frame that you are putting on your wall for November 11th. So in your case, if you are brand new here, what we have been doing is grounding, and Saint Germain has been grounding the audience into seeing what you want for November 11th. We are doing, it was a 90-day project, 92-day project. In November 11th is better than November 9th. So there we go. And today is 9/9. So we'll talk about that in a moment. So from your end, then, take a moment. If you have not done this with us, I suggest this here, after we go through how this works, pause the video to create your energetic idea. But what we are doing is taking 15 seconds. That's all it takes to get you into the grand source field, to take your energetics, release them into the larger source field. Dr. Joe Dispenza and Dr. Bruce Lipton will tell you the physicalities of that. They have done studies. They have done the work. Greg Braden has done the work to show you that 15 seconds is all it takes to vibrate and put it into the larger source field to come back to you to grant you your manifestation if you don't erase it by going, I am not worthy. Maybe in next lifetime, I don't have the funds for that. So that erases those things. If you don't want to erase it, then just trust your universe. The best manifestation you can have is, I want a new car. I want this car, grateful for it, and never think about it again. Just go about your universe. Don't ever bring it up again. You can do that, and you might see the car. The other way is to ground into it by going to the dealership, like sitting in the Toyota Tundra, so to speak. But nonetheless, what do you want to see in your universe November 11th? So pause the video if after we did this here. Take a moment and see what you want. A new car, new house. Put it in a picture frame. Put it on an interior wall of your house, unless your house is not energetic to you, then put it where you would want to be, like maybe the Louvre, hang it on a mountain, whatever works for you. And we are going to ground into it, and feel what it is like to have that item, or be in that situation, or to have that money, or whatever you are trying to get in November 11th. If it's move out, Anna, good dawning, welcome. We are grateful that you are here, and we are grateful to see you in the chat, and we will state something here. We were busy. Last night was busy. We will state it as that. So there you go. But we are grateful. So Grand Rising, Anna. Exactly. Good dawning. So take a moment. If you are new, pause the video. What you want to see in your universe November 15th. Then take every day from here on, 15 whole seconds. You do it with us or do it on your own universe, and see yourself with whatever you are looking for. You're bringing it into your frame. So pause the video, or if you are with us, then you need to pause. We're going to ground into what we have been wanting. So take 15 seconds again, like Dr. Joe Dispenza and Bruce Lipton have told you. And we are going to work on our conscious manifestation. We have cleared our energy. Now we're going to bring in our manifestation. So bring it to the wall. We are going to take 15 seconds, starting now. You are seeing what you are. Feel it. Feel into what you want. If it's a new Toyota Tundra, feel driving it. If it's $1 million, which you could be. No expectations, but be grateful. And there you go. You are seeing it. You are feeling what is worthy to have it. All right. We've gone more than 15 seconds, but that is all it takes to put what you want into the grand source field. It will come back to you. Saint Germain tells you no lie. It's your energetics. If you are grounded into it and you are at chillness with what you want, when we are saying that you are accepting of what you want, there is no energetics in your field telling you that you are not worthy of what you want. There is no chatter in your universe either. That's a big deal. You have somebody coming up behind you saying, you are not worthy. You cannot have that. What are you thinking? Are you crazy? Those energetics will wipe your field from what you want, because you will eventually absorb that. And if you can be strong and be like, get out of my frame, that is not the case. Then you can get what you want. But if you have doubts, if you do not trust your universe, if you are, maybe not, I don't know, this is what I am manifesting, then you will not bring it into your frame. The idea is that you are trusting your higher self, that if this is what I want, you have no expectations. I want a new bike. I'm just making this up. You want a new track bike, and you are like, I have no expectations. You could get the best track bike ever, but if you are feeling low, like I am not worthy, then you could get a really beat up track bike, but you get no bike. It is all based on your energetics. We are trying to tell you that for quite a while here, that your expectations will match your energetics, will match what you are manifesting, will all come into frame if you are in vibration. That is why we are doing the exercises in Nikudaning. That's why we are doing the energetic clearing. If you have dense trauma in your body, if you're a dense trauma body, right, and your trauma body is holding a lot of dark energy, negative energy, you are trying to bring something positive. Your positive cannot overlap the negative sitting in your field. Are you an understanding of that? We are going to repeat that. If you're trying to bring something positive into your frame, into your universe, right, and you are not there, you are energetics inside yourself are still negative, right? But you are wanting something, you cannot, the two are not match. You cannot bring it into your frame. Or if you are bringing something and you are positive, but then you go negative, right? I am positive about this situation. I'm going to go to Bara Bara. I want to go to Bara Bara. I want to go swimming in the ocean from Bara Bara. So you get everything together, you get your universe together. You are saying, you sit down to get your airline tickets and you start getting negative. I'm not going to get to Bara Bara. These are going to be too expensive. I do not have the money. You will never get to Bara Bara. But if you sit down in front of your computer and you go, I want to go to Bara Bara and I want to go swimming there. If you sit down and you are chill about it, right? And you trust your universe, you might find the greatest price ever to Bara Bara. Your energetics will match your universe, will match your intentions and show you what you've been expecting in your universe. Are you an understanding of that? We are so glad that Thelma is back. Where's Louise? That is the question. Did she jump over the cliff? Ha, ha, ha. Nonetheless. Thank you. We are blessings and love. I clicked on the 3 dates. That's not enough. Playback speed. Maybe 3 dots. Maybe I need an update. You cannot, with some of these live streams like this, because it is the way it is going, you cannot always rewind and fast forward. We are not sure how YouTube creates that nonetheless, but you did not miss much, Anna, honestly. We are grateful that you are here. We are talking about grounding into your picture, what you are trying to create and the energetics of that. But what we are going to do right now is some smoothing, some energetics. First off, we want to say thank you. Saint Germain and Josh. So Saint Germain is running the show, but Josh is right there. Want to say thank you. Beyond our words. Good dawning, Angela. We are grateful to see you as well in the chat. We are grateful. Millie, we are going to pull some cards. These are the deck that Millie had given to Josh through the mail. And then Josh had received another deck as well from Blindly Inspired. You all know who Archangel Raphael Kelly is. Ooh, we do, for sure. She has channeled Saint Germain, and she, of course, is friend to Archangel Raphael. And since Saint Germain and Archangel Raphael walk in tandem, we have gone, both of us have channeled, just like through Josh, through Archangel Raphael Kelly. She has done her own tarot deck. It was channeled through the Illyrians, right? The Illyrians, Sekhmet. Ah, yes. Sekhmet is a Illyrian. Ah, she is coming through. Yeah, Sekhmet. I am a Illyrian, and we are the 12 Illyrians who are equaling Sekhmet. That is my artwork. As you can see, is the Illyrian. If you watch the video from Josh, the thank you video. All right, so we have Sekhmet who has come to visit. That's an open channel. Josh has lots of channels. We have channeled. Isis could come through at any moment too. Isis has been losing the tagline Deary with Josh. So if Isis comes through and you hear the word Deary, then you know he is channeling Isis as well. So we are now Sekhmet, Isis, Saint Germain, and Archangel Raphael. So you could get good dawning with Saint Germain, could bring in good dawning with Saint Germain as running the show, right? But good dawning with Sekhmet as well. Or Isis, Deary could come through. That is Isis. When we hear the word Deary, there you know he is starting to bring in Isis because her tagline, every channeling, so you know it is her, right? So Saint Germain does the countdown, Isis does the hello, dearie. So good dawning, dearies. How are you? We're going to bring in Isis here. We do not know, but it's an open channel. He's just open like the flow. But we, because Isis in the pyramid of protection is not allowing like negative people to come through. He's not going to be channeling somebody terribly. Pol Pot will not be coming through and being channeled through Josh. We are not the negative energetic, so to speak. We're not channeling Stalin. Ha ha ha. But nonetheless, and we're not going to let those negative energetics come through. If Josh does not close off his channel, which is cool, then he is going to be open, but we're not letting anything negative come through. It's just, right now, it's the far of us, so to speak. But these are the cards that Millie had given to Josh. And we also have the cards. We are doing cards as Saint Germain on the channel. So there you go. We're not going to drive, but you could get cooking with Saint Germain one day. But nonetheless, we're going to pull a couple of cards, and then we are going to get you over to John Benny, so you'll get your internal clearing. We have not yet taught Josh, and we are not sure what we are going to teach Josh in the future. We do, but he is not sure. But nonetheless. So we are going to pick a card for today. Well, Lara is going to pick the real cards tomorrow. But you will see these cards on the channel, and you will see the deck that was channeled by Archangel Raphael through Kelly, that Blindly Inspired had sent to Josh. Just an amazing, amazing gift. And we are not saying that it wasn't inspired by Archangel Raphael to get to Josh. When you consider that at the dusk, the apartment across his way, and he's looking at the apartment right now, his patio door is open. So yeah, we'll give you the grand and we'll do this. Now we are not going to show the neighbor. That's not nice. But nonetheless, the light goes green, and then we have Archangel Raphael showing up in the mail through his cards with the Lyrian, through Sekhmet, with the picture, if you saw that. We will have the deck out here tomorrow, most likely, and throw a card. But we're going to throw a card from the deck that Millie had sent to Josh, which is amazing. All decks have different energies and different importances. For this one, this is about balancing your light and your dark. If you look at the book, right, we go. We open the sun card. That's blessed, right? So there we go. You can see it has the light. It's probably upside down backwards, but the light and the darkness. So you get both. And then you get the regular tarot, and then, so it's good stuff, because you are the light and the dark. And if you cannot see that, then you are going to only 50% heal yourself. Remember that. All right, so we had a card pop out, right? We're going to get it off the floor. Are you ready? It's slow, but it's a moving card, right? This is Josh's general card anyways. Cha-ching. Slow and steady wins the race. The Knight of Cups. There you go. The mountain in the background. The horse, but here's a Cancer, and here's an ox. So ox do not ride horses. The last time Josh rode a horse, he almost got killed. So we do not do that. The horse is the enemy to the ox. And so the ox and the horse do not get along. And so if you are an ox and you try Chinese astrology and you try to ride a horse, good luck in your universe. It could not be the best time for you. You would have to find a very understanding horse, because the energies they are enemy energies. You are not goats. You do not want to be near a goat either if you are an ox, but you are the King of Cups. You are moving slowly in your universe, but you are getting where your Knight of Cups is the slowest. But let's see what we got. All right, the Moon. There we go. So you'll get the Moon card. We are pulling cards from the deck that we got. So we are changing this up a little bit. It doesn't have to be all the same, right? There you go, the Moon card from Millie. And we'll pull one more card for your energetics for today. We are going to do Isis Deary. We'll be up shortly, but nonetheless. We're going to do mixed channeling, right? We can have Saint Germain and Isis at the same time. It's quite possible. All right. We are doing well. Josh's universe. And your universe is for the collective, right? So we have the King of Cups. You are your own king. Stand in your energy and fill your cups. If you are unsure, then go out under the moonlight. Take a moment to figure yourself out, right? Just do not drown, right? In your energetics. You are the King of Cups, or the King of Pentacles. There you go. So you are. Once you figure out that you are the King of Cups, you can be the King of your Pentacles. Sometimes you just might have to go into the moon to figure it out fast. Are you in understanding? There you go. All right. We are not going to take a much more time. We want to get over to John Benny. If somebody could put John Benny in the chat there. And today is the 99 portal. So what does 999 mean? 99 is the number of cycle change. What is a cycle change? That means that your universe, you have been going in one direction. And you have cleared the energies of that direction. For Josh, it is the trauma of what has been his whole traumas, right? His past life regression sessions, all of that, the abandonment traumas. So here's the cycle change would be he's no longer in those traumas. He's moving out of those traumas into a universe that he can create on his own. So in your 99 portal today, it's not a very talked about 99 portal. You haven't seen any videos on it or anything, but can you see in your universe where you are looking for a cycle change, Where is the change coming from you in your universe? And what can you do today on 9-9 to ground into change in your universe? What can you do differently today that you did not do yesterday, that you did yesterday, that you not want to do tomorrow? That is the cycle change. What energetics have you been working through that you are done with? I am done with feeling less than. I am done with feeling worse. I am done with feeling needy or greedy or whatever it is in my universe. We cannot state. It is your universe. So for that, think about that. Be intentional in your energetics today. Today is an important day in the fact that you could create a cycle change for yourself. There's something in your universe that you are wanting to erase. You are no longer wanting to do or carry into your future. Use today, ground into 9-9 and say, I no longer want to cycle that into my universe. I want to change my cycle and pull that out of my universe and be in a whole nother universe. You are able to create that. 9-9, the grand number of changing your universe. And today, Suzette, you are born on the 9-9 cycle. You are your own cycle change. What do you want to see change in your universe? And gift yourself that for your birthday. The greatest gift you can give yourself in your birthday, for your birthday, is loving energetics for yourself, loving energetics for your universe, and loving energetics towards others. We are Archangel Raphael and Saint Germain, and we have channeled, but we have also run the show, so to speak. We're going to release to Josh, and we are going to wish you all a happy and fantastic dawning. But there we go. So, all right, there we go. So, all right, so we're going to go head over to John Benny. With your permission, and your permission would be if you just want to dive over to John, then you don't have to do this, but we're going to, real quick, I'm just going to do some quick energetics with the amethyst here to ground us into our moon day and launch us off. So if you take a moment here, if you've got anything going on, and Millie, we know Millie's daughter is doing better. If we can get an energetic update in the chat real quick as well on your daughter, Millie, that would be blessed. But I understanding that you might even be taking her to the doctor today and that it's all kind of getting better. So favor doctor to clear to get back to school. All right, so we're sending balance. No more healing. We're sending balance to Millie's daughter. All right, to Zoe. And we're holding Zoe again, Z-O-E. Hold that word in your highest light, and that'll hold Zoe in her highest as well. All right. One more little smoothing here. Some tapping. All right. There we go. All right. We're going to go ahead and end this. And I have to go move my car because they're about to do stuff in the parking lot. Anywho. So I got to go run and move my car. They're outside. They're going to be sealing the parking lot. So we don't want to go outside and breathe today, I guess. That sealant is not good. If you're ever in a parking lot that's sealed, seal yourself. Don't stand out there and breathe because that sealant gets into the atmosphere. And it is California don't like it. It's a known carcinogen. There you go. All right. I love you. Stay awesome, all of you. Favor, I'm going to do some housekeeping here real quick at the end of the video, like always. ISIS will be up shortly. I'm going to film that somewhere in between watching John, and then we'll get that up and running as well. Favor Millie that Zoe gets a good doctor report there. Happy birthday to Laura and to Suzette. Happy birthday to you. And if I sing anymore, I'll raspy voice. In the fall, I wake up with a raspy voice. All right. Thank you all so much, Suzette. Have the best and most favored birthday ever. Laura, we will see you tomorrow in the dawning and in the tomorrow night. And happy birthday as well. Anna, thank you. And anytime. And there you go. And Bonnie, look out for an email. We've got to catch up as well. Another session. And so all of you, Suzette, have an awesome day. Thank you guys so much. And I will see you all in the next. Thank you again, Millie. And Blindly Inspired, if you watch this in the replay, I know you were probably asleep. But if you're watching this in the rewind, or the replay, I should say, thank you. We'll have your cards out tomorrow. Much love.